Elise on the mic. Welcome to the vibe. Welcome to the vibe. Take a seat, stay a while. We talking real things and we do it with style. From the tea to the trends and a view so true. You know the vibes hit different when it's coming from Elise to you. Ooh.
Hey, what's up? It's Elise with Vibes and Views. If you know, you know. Don't forget to share, like this video, and all of that good stuff. But we're going to talk about the Never Ever Mets season 2. I did come to you about a week ago and tell you that we were going to dig into it. So instead of just going by the first episode, I'm going to break each one of the couples down and tell you a little bit about them. So the first couple that we're going to start off with is Kiki and Brandon. Now, they actually have been online dating for 4 years. Kiki is 29. She's from Atlanta. She's a plus size model. And Brandon is 30. He's from Birmingham, Alabama. And he's a former football player. They met on social media and they quickly developed a strong connection that has lasted 4 years. Now, they've never met in person, but they've been dating for 4 years and they claim to be together. Now, Kiki has been holding on to secrets. I told you before this show has secrets. Now, she is still living with her ex boyfriend, which Brandon is not aware of. Also, she's worried about her physical appearance, that Brandon won't like her because she is a plus size girly, but she's beautiful. But he's really into fitness, he's really in shape. So she's worried about that as well. Also, the thing with Kiki and Brandon, they are like polar opposites. Like he's living a healthy lifestyle, he's eating right, he's working out, and Kiki is actually a bottle girl in a club in Atlanta. So she likes to party, she likes to drink, and sometimes overindulge in the alcohol. So those two things can really make them bump heads. So we'll see what's going on or what's going to happen with Brandon and Kiki. Now, the next couple we want to go to is Charlie and Jared. Now, Charlie and Jared have been dating 4.5 years, dating online. They never met. Charlie is 34 and she lives in Dallas. Jared is 32 and he lives in Columbia, South Carolina. Now, they attended the same high school, but they never ever crossed paths. But during the pandemic, they met online through social media and fell deeply in love, and they haven't met in person. Now, both of them were holding on to secrets, and the secrets came out. So I'm just going to spill the tea. And if you haven't watched it yet, go ahead and fast forward. But Charlie had just had a baby 3 months before she actually came on the show. So she got pregnant while in this online relationship with Jared. Jared also shared that he fathered a child while they were in this online relationship. So those secrets that are coming out are kind of hard. Plus, Charlie already has, I think, 4 kids to Jared's one. She also didn't tell him the truth about how many kids she had. So with all these secrets, I'm not sure if it's gonna work. Jared is acting like he does not want to be stepdaddy to a bunch of kids. So we'll see what happens with them. All right. Now the next couple we're gonna go to is Alicia and Irving. They've been dating 5 months. Alicia is 36 and she's from Pennsylvania. Irvin is 44 and he's from Massachusetts. They met on social media and they were instantly attracted to one another. They quickly began talking on the phone and video chatting multiple times a day. Now, Alicia takes pride in knowing her worth and refusing to settle, while Irvin admires her strength and confidence. But Irving worries that her zero tolerance approach will be the downfall of their relationship. Now, it seems like Alicia is a bit sensitive. She has some kind of autoimmune disease that she's dealing with that she does not want everybody to know about, that changed her appearance or changed her body. So she's sensitive about that. And I think this makes her more serious and more focused, laser focused on everybody doing the right thing and treating her the right way. Now, this couple has bumped heads already since they've been on the show. She doesn't really want him touching her or during the bonding exercises. She's not comfortable with any of that yet, but he thought they were at a place to where they should be comfortable doing that. So we will see what happens with Alicia and Irvin. The next couple that we're going to go to is Clavacia. I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly. And Tatiana. Now, Clavacia is 28. He lives in Riverdale, Georgia. And Tatiana is 31 and she stays in Los Angeles, California. Now, through mutual friends on social media, they met. They were immediately interested in one another. He was drawn to her confidence and her beauty. And Clavacia quickly caught her attention by liking her posts. Once they started talking, they couldn't stop, and their chemistry has only grown stronger. However, Clavacia is hiding a major secret that could potentially shake the foundation they have built online. So, like I told you before, a lot of these couples are keeping secrets, and secrets do not work in a relationship because you keep secrets or you don't tell the truth or omit the truth. Then, how can I trust you? So, we'll see what happens with Tatiana and Clavacia on this season. The next couple we'll go to is Alexis and Chris. They have been dating 1 year. Alexis is 47, she's from Philadelphia, and Chris is 35 from Dallas. They were introduced by a mutual friend over the phone. Chris was blown away by Alexis's personality and her energy, while she was charmed by his smooth delivery. See, Chris is kind of a smooth talker, kind of a ladies' man. Their connection crackles with overtones of flirtatious behavior and banter, but trust remains an issue after an incident in their relationship. Now, it seems that Chris started talking to someone else and kind of told Alexis, he was moving on. He was going to talk to someone else that was in person and closer to him. But he ended up coming back to Alexis to try to work on their relationship once that didn't work out. Now, I feel like if you're going to make me a second option, ain't no coming back, right? It shouldn't be any coming back because you didn't choose me the first time, so why are you choosing me now? So it seems like Alexis has a chip on her shoulder when it comes to that and wants to make him prove himself and prove that, he won't do anything like that and that she can really trust him. She does come off a bit controlling and a bit overbearing, and it could be that she's an independent woman. So that really doesn't sit too well with Chris, but we will see how this relationship works out in the end. The next couple we're going to go to is Brittany and Ty. They have been dating only 3 months. Now, Brittany is 41, she's from Houston, and Tyler is 38, he's from Los Angeles. They were introduced through his brother. Now, while their relationship is still new and casual, Brittany is looking for something more serious. She is a single mom and she doesn't have much help with her child. She values chivalry, whereas Tyler is a late bloomer and searching for a true partner, someone that can see him as, the person that he is and to respect him and to want to be with him. He's comfortable sharing the responsibility. He has a vibrant online personality and has captivated Brittany. But the real challenge will be seeing if their chemistry translates into real life. Now, watching Ty a little bit, it seems like he has a little bit of a temper. Now, I don't know if that temper will like flurry over to their relationship or because I think Alexis was having some issues to where she was worried about how the food was being prepared because each couple takes turns preparing food. And she was worried about how it was cooked because she doesn't eat certain things. And he kind of blew up at her and told her to get out the kitchen. He's cooking. It's not your turn to cook. So I don't know. It just seems like there's a couple of red flags with Tyler that Brittany might want to, look at. So we'll see how that works out in the end. Now, last but not least, we have Cinco and Jay. They have been dating for 5 months. Cinco is 30 from Atlanta, and Jay He's from Maywood,
Editing
Illinois.
Elise. Jay
Now, I
is the
don't have his
woman. I don't know
age,
why I mixed
but
up
I
these
think they're
names, but
close in
Jay is the
age. He might
woman.
be 1 or
Okay.
2 years younger than him. They met online through a mutual friend and were instantly attracted to each other. Jay is about 6 feet tall, and Cinco is 6'7" and a professional basketball player. They formed a strong, exclusive online relationship. However, as a devoted single mom, Jay's world revolves around her 4-year-old son, and she's unsure about uprooting his life despite discussing the future with Cinco. So again, we have secrets. We're not being honest. We're not being upfront. She's not sure about uprooting her son to move to where Cinco is, and she really doesn't know, about the relationship. So it's just like, okay. But I can tell you one thing about this couple. When they did meet, that first night they met, they went on ahead and got it out the way. They didn't even go to the intimacy area. They went in the shower and they busted down because they was like, I need to know. So they have a strong sexual connection, but we're going to see if it does last. Now, on episodes 2 or 3, the couples all got together while they were having dinner and they had like a game night. Now, the game was to put in the hat yes or no. If the show was ending or the stay was ending that night, would you leave with the person? Would you continue your relationship with them? And I gotta say, it was very surprising because it was about 70% no and 30% yes. And you don't know who it was. Well, actually, you do kind of know who it was because some people told, but it was very shocking and very surprising. So the show, like I said, is very, very interesting. If you want to watch this does air on OWN and you can watch it. And let me know what you think in the comments. Leave your thoughts, your views, your opinions. I am going to open up a forum to kind of call in about the show, but that's all I have for you. This has been Vibes and Views with Elise, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye.